There may be a reason you cannot completely settle into the life you have now. That feeling does not always mean that you are ungrateful. It may mean that some part of you knows there's still more for you to explore, express, learn, or contribute. Hello, and welcome to Ninu Nudgings. I'm Arnita Webb. I encourage people in midlife and retirement to reinvent themselves through personal growth, reflection, and meaningful new beginnings. Today I want to talk about that quiet restlessness that can appear during a new season of life. You may have spent many years working, caring for your family, managing responsibilities, and doing what needed to be done. Then something changed. Perhaps you retired. Your health changed. Your family no longer needed you in the same ways. A career ended. A relationship changed. Or you simply reached a point where you began asking, what do I do now? What is meaningful to me in this season? Is there something more for me? These questions can feel uncomfortable. You may even judge yourself for asking them. You might say, I should be satisfied. Or, at my age, I should stop looking for something new. But restlessness is not always a sign that something is wrong. Sometimes it is information. It may be pointing toward a part of you that has not had enough room to breathe. When my life changed after my injury in 2014, I could not simply continue in exactly the same way. I had to adjust to limitations that I had not planned for. I had to reconsider what I could do, how I could do it, and I had to reconsider what my life might become. That did not happen all at once. Reinvention, it usually does not align with a complete plan. Sometimes it begins with an honest recognition that the old way no longer fits. Here are 3 things I want you to remember if you are feeling restless. First, do not rush to silence the feeling. Give yourself permission to listen before you try to fix anything. You do not have to make a sudden decision. You do not need to abandon your responsibilities or create a dramatic new life. Simply become curious. Ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to show me? Maybe you need more creativity. Maybe you miss learning. Maybe you want to connect with people in a deeper way. Maybe you have an experience that you would like to share. Maybe you want to create a little more financial breathing room. Or perhaps you want your daily life to feel more like the person that you are now. The answer may be quieter than you expect. Second, separate restlessness from failure. Feeling uncertain does not mean you have failed at retirement, midlife, or life itself. Transitions can leave an empty space between what is ended and what has not yet fully begun. That space may feel confusing, but it can also be where clarity begins. You are allowed to be grateful for what you have and still desire growth. Both things can be true. Third, notice what keeps returning to your mind. What idea have you repeatedly pushed aside? What subject do you keep reading about? What kind of people or activities make you feel more awake? What possibility have you dismissed because you thought you were too old, too experienced, or too late? Not every returning thought is a direction you should follow, but repeated interests deserve honest attention. Here's a simple exercise that you can try today. Take a piece of paper and finish this sentence 3 times. Lately, I have been feeling drawn toward, and finish that statement. Do not correct your answers. Do not ask whether they are practical yet. Just write what is true. Then look at your 3 answers and ask, what is one very small way that I could explore one of these interests? You are not making a lifelong commitment. You are gathering information about yourself. That small exploration might be reading a book, watching a helpful video, taking a class, making a phone call, visiting a new place, or spending 30 quiet minutes writing down your thoughts. Clarity often comes through participation. We learn what fits by taking small steps and paying attention to what those steps reveal. You do not need to know the complete destination before you begin. You only need enough honesty to recognize what may be calling for your attention. If this message spoke to something you have been feeling, subscribe to Ninu Nudgings and share this in the comments. What have you been feeling drawn toward lately? Your answer does not have to be impressive. It only needs to be honest. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. Please remember that your restlessness does not automatically mean that something is wrong. It may be a gentle invitation to listen more closely to the person you are becoming. You are not behind. You are still becoming.